Bray Wyatt has been beaten to within an inch of his life here. Look at that steel chair with the blood of Bray Wyatt all over it. I saw someone walking away from the scene. What the hell is happening here? Now it's Apollo Crews' music. Elite Sports Management been on the warpath, but it seems as though Bray Wyatt has been assaulted backstage.
Let me in.
High social position aristocratic for penetration. Representing the choices for most select group. P-L-I-T-E, elite. P-L-I-T-E, elite. P-L-I-T-E, elite. P-L-I-T-E, elite. P-L-I-T-E, elite.
Let me in.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the pay-per-view extravaganza, where it's become more about settling the score than championships alone. But we are going to kick it off with a championship match. It's going to be Ember Moon taking on Toni Storm. Ladies and gentlemen, we are sold out from the front to the back in Boston for this massive stacked card. Here we go! Judgment Day kicking it off with a hell of a lot of darkness. Seemingly Apollo Crews taken out by the Fiend. But there's some fiendish plans for Ember Moon tonight as she rolls in with all of the momentum. She has been on a hot streak, including a pinfall victory over her opponent, the champion, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Toni Storm. And tonight, Ember Moon gets another crack, but this time, it's all on the line. Thank you so much for joining us here on pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely stacked tonight. Judgment Day is going to be off the hook. We are well and truly on the road to WrestleMania. Ember Moon looks ready to go. She's going to have to be. Toni Storm, who is looking pretty fired up, but there's going to have to be some nerves settling in the stomach of Toni Storm, in my opinion, because I believe that Toni Storm, believe it or not, she's the champion, and I think she's coming in as the underdog to this match. Toni Storm lost to Ember Moon on SmackDown, and her reign as champion has come under fire from several critics, not only in the company itself, but in the wrestling media, They don't believe Toni Storm has what it takes, but that is what it's all about. And that is around the waist of Toni Storm for now. Ember Moon with an opportunity to kick off Judgment Day and become the SmackDown Women's Champion. But you know damn well Toni Storm ain't gonna give it up that easy. First of many title matches that we have on this card, ladies and gentlemen. Referee Jessica Carr takes possession of the SmackDown Women's Championship. This division has been on fire since the inclusion of the Women's Power Rankings. Every match feels incredibly important, but none more than this. Underway, Jessica Carr rings the bell, and oh, look out, Ember Moon. She saw her coming and then delivered a drop kick right to the back of Toni Storm, and we are underway here on pay-per-view. This is what you live for as a pro wrestling fan. Big fight feel in Boston. Ducks under. Look out, rolls her through, brilliant roll through. Drop toe hold from Toni Storm, executed perfectly. Storm trying to pick up the pace, but yet another counter. Oh, counter for counter here at the moment. Storm, oh, they are countering each other, and Ember Moon sweeps the leg, and it would just appear that Ember Moon somewhat has the number of Toni Storm here, but look out, beautiful dragon screw. And Toni Storm looking for the kick. Again, Ember Moon has her perfectly scouted. And oh my goodness me, are we off to a white-hot start here. How about that main event? 2 out of 3 falls for the WWE Championship. Oh, look at those double knees there from Ember Moon. Perfectly executed. Oh, soul butt kick. Didn't get all of it. Toni Storm just trying to scrap and fight a little bit here. Whips her off. Ducks underneath, but Ember Moon has her scouted again. And Ember Moon is right in the face, and I think she feels that she is in firm control here, and she'd be right. Toni Storm is being wrenched here, her own arms being used as weapons against her. Referee Jessica Carr is checking in, asking the question. Toni Storm, though, powering out. Reversal, brilliantly done. Throws over Ember Moon, and oh, she looked for the kick again, but Moon has had all those strikes absolutely covered, and she's got strikes of her own. Brilliantly done from Ember Moon. And oh, running elbow as well. She is not slowing down here. Storm is somewhat fighting it from underneath as the champion. It's not something we're overly used to here. Look at this again. Ember Moon just counter for counter here at the moment. Ember Moon getting the better of Toni Storm. She is in big trouble. Ember Moon to the second rope. Now Ember Moon looking for the splash. Oh no, Storm got out of the way. She had that scouted. Had that scouted. Oh, what a right hand from Toni Storm, and another forearm now. Oh yes, forearm, a couple of them. And now Toni Storm is going to send her over the top rope. Gets a little bit of separation, but I don't know that she wants to keep that separation all too long. Toni Storm with a full head of steam. White hot start. And Toni Storm has the opportunity to maybe take back some of that momentum that she lost in the early going. And uh-oh, look at this joint manipulation from Toni Storm. This is not good if you're Ember Moon. And that is going to take a toll when you're trying to hit the Eclipse. Because the arms are all just so important in hitting that move. But Toni Storm, she's picking up the pace here. Has Toni Storm found her mojo now? Here comes Toni Storm again. Oh my God. Drilling her into both corners, picking up the pace. Storm, now she picks her up. Oh, beautiful fisherman suplex. And Toni Storm this time to the second rope. Ember Moon finds her way to her feet, and a drop kick almost sends her to the other side of the ring. Down into the cover. Referee into position. Is it enough? Ember Moon kicks out. Ember Moon kicks out. Hangs on in this one. Toni Storm ain't slowing down there though. Oh, what is this? Toni Storm, oh, she rolls her through. Oh my goodness me. Well, the shoulders look like they're almost down, but she's off the mat a little bit. So the referee won't make the count. But I tell you what, she may have to tap out here. Oh, she reverses the pressure. She's done brilliantly well there, Ember Moon. She did really well, and then she just closes the distance. Man, you've got to love kicking it off with two of the best athletes on the SmackDown Live women's division. And now look at this, Ember Moon. She's got her mounted in the corner here. Right hands being rained down. Toni Storm. Oh, look out. She pushes her off. She didn't want to take any more of that punishment. Toni Storm comes to just in time. And now Toni Storm, oh, beautiful, rolls through. And Ember Moon instinctively rolls to the apron. Toni Storm going after Ember Moon here. Look out. Brought her through the middle rope. This is not good. Oh, my God. Oh, these shots to the lower back. And then she cracks the back. My goodness, Toni Storm taking it to Ember Moon. And that lower back. Now Storm. Oh, and another one. And she has picked her target here. Ember Moon is writhing around in pain while Toni Storm goes to the top rope. Toni Storm is going to leap off. Massive splash onto the midsection that she just decimated with knees. 1, 2. Is it enough? Oh, Ember Moon kicks out. But my goodness me, you can see how much is on the line here. This is what it's all about. Oh, open palm strike there from Toni Storm, and then follows it up with a forearm. And Ember Moon, she's looking exhausted here. Maybe the big match. Maybe there's a little bit of an adrenaline dump here for Ember Moon. She came in with all the confidence, but Toni Storm, you knew she was going to bring the heat. And here she comes again. Unbelievable start. Toni Storm has found her mojo now. And Ember Moon, look at Toni Storm. She's fired up. She wants her to her feet. Look out. God almighty. Shining Wizard. Shining Wizard across the face. 2. Is it enough? It's not. My goodness. Toni Storm throwing everything at Ember Moon. Oh, Ember Moon, Irish whip reversal. Brilliantly done. Look out. Handspring clothesline. Out of nowhere. Handspring clothesline. It's always the precursor to the Eclipse. Toni Storm is in trouble. Toni Storm is in trouble. Ember Moon to the top. Ember Moon to the top. The Eclipse. No. Toni Storm had it scouted. Toni Storm had it scouted. Oh no, she trapped the arm. Shades of Johnny Gargano, the Gargano escape. Toni Storm is wrenching. Ember Moon is reaching out for the ropes, but she can't quite grab it. The desperation is in her eyes. You can see it. And Ember Moon, uses the knee. Brilliant knee. And it got enough separation to then get her hand free. And now Ember Moon picks her up. What is this? Just slams her down with a spine buster. Both of these women bringing it here. Toni Storm sent into the corner. And now Ember Moon is going to take her to the High Red District. She couldn't connect with the Eclipse. Maybe she'll connect with something else from the top rope here. Toni Storm is in trouble. Look out. Butterfly. Oh my God. All the way down. Toni Storm hasn't moved. Ember Moon has. Oh my goodness, what an elbow. Cover. 1, 2. She's done it, has she? No. You can feel this one. From the front to the back, sold out in Boston. The desperation from both of these women is evident. This is what the Women's Championship is all about on SmackDown. She loads her up again. Everyone on their feet. Ember Moon. What is this now? She's looking for a back suplex. Toni Storm shifted the weight. And Ember Moon rolls out of the ring very wisely. Wise beyond her years, but Toni Storm sees her coming. Look out! She just throws herself at her. Both women down on the outside. They're throwing everything at each other. Unbelievable. War of attrition to kick us off on Judgment Day. Ember Moon sent into the ring. Toni Storm now has her opportunity. Storm sends her into the corner. Ember Moon is in big trouble. Toni Storm sat her down in the corner. And what is this now? Toni Storm. Oh my God. Hip attack may have knocked her clean out. Cover 1, 2. It has to be over, but it is not over. Ember Moon stays alive. Oh my God. Ember Moon just nipped up. Ember Moon just nipped up out of nowhere. Fighting spirit on display from Ember Moon. She nips up. She shows that she has what it takes to be a champion. Handspring clothesline. No, she got caught. Oh my God, Uranagi. Uranagi. Here it is. Storm Zero. Toni Storm says, I ain't done there. You kicked out of it last time, but you'll never kick out of 2. Storm 0. 1, 2. Toni Storm answers the critics tonight. My God, what a match. Look at this fighting spirit from Ember Moon. She throws her last shot. She gave it everything she had, but Toni Storm rose to the occasion, did absolutely brilliantly. But look at this here. Toni Storm clearly has done her homework, goes for the elbow, got caught, Uranagi out of the corner. And then Storm Zero, number 1, but that wasn't enough. Toni Storm saying, you ain't kicking out of this again. I'm putting you away for good. And Toni Storm delivers a second Storm Zero. It probably wasn't necessary, but you can't be too sure when it comes to keeping hold of your gold. Ember Moon falls at the final hurdle. Toni Storm proves the critics wrong, and we are off to a white-hot start on pay-per-view. What a match! What a performance from that young woman! And what a division! Wow, that's as good as it gets. Well, that is a bombshell announcement from the bombshell signing for SmackDown. Ronda Rousey announces there is a Women's Royal Rumble. But not only that, she'll be coming in at number 1. Well, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of the Royal Rumble, this has Royal Rumble implications. But it might mean just a little bit more than that. It's Kevin Owens and King Ricochet. Here we go! Kevin Owens, the prize fighter, has a prize to fight for tonight. That is for damn sure. Ronda Rousey just dropped the bombshell of the Women's Royal Rumble that will be taking place at this year's event and the events going forward. She's announced herself to come out at number 1, but the winner of this match certainly will not be coming out at number 1. No, no, no. The winner of this match gets a guaranteed spot between 20 and 30 in the Royal Rumble. That's right. Pretty much a guaranteed final 10 spot in the Royal Rumble on the line tonight. Kevin Owens, of course, is a Royal Rumble winner. He was the joint winner at the last one with Brock Lesnar, and that set them on the path to WrestleMania. Kevin Owens has been chasing Ricochet for months, it feels like. And the one and only King Ricochet, as he likes to be called, is here to try and cement his spot in the Royal Rumble in those final 10 positions. EC3 couldn't guarantee which position it would be because that is out of his hands. But they will be in the ballot for those final 10 spots. Hell, that could be number 30 if you get lucky enough. That's how much is on the line. Imagine a fresh Ricochet or a fresh Kevin Owens at number 30. That would almost, and I'm going to go out on a bit of a limb here, but that could almost guarantee a WrestleMania main event for either of these men. That's the sort of implications we're talking in this match. Ricochet looking a little bit like Superman tonight. It's going to have to be a Superman-like effort to get over the prize fighter with this much on the line. Second match of the night. Ricochet Owens underway. Waits for Ricochet. Oh, look out, Owens. Oh, he tried to swing at Ricochet, but he missed. Oh, Ricochet got him. He caught him. And now Ricochet is taking it to Kevin Owens here. Look out, beautiful back body drop from Kevin Owens. Oh, look out, Ricochet again. Choosing to exit out of the ring. Referee starts administering the count. And this is something that we have definitely seen from Ricochet in the past. Owens though, Owens caught him. Owens caught him, and that's what's going to happen when you get caught by Kevin Owens. That's the sort of thing that can happen, and Kevin Owens has picked his moment and he's found his man. These two stems all the way back to the Fatal 4-Way match for the WWE Championship when it was Kevin Owens who took out Ricochet. Oh my God, what a beautiful springboard kick that was from Ricochet, landing it right across the jaw and taking the ascendancy in this one. Soul butt kick from Ricochet. Double palm strike. Wow, raising knee there. Both of these men, very, well, as we said on Universally Speaking, they've both been in that WWE Championship picture. Kevin Owens, former WWE Champion. He, of course, main evented WrestleMania against Rusev, defeating Rusev, who we are still awaiting the imminent return of. Uh-oh, Ricochet is going to load him up on the middle here. Oh, what a shot that is. And now Ricochet. Oh, this is shades of Randy Orton here, the back-to-back backbreaker. Ricochet is going to try and slow the pace down here. Certainly a different style that we've seen from Ricochet since this change in attitude. He goes to the top rope, but he'll only go there very seldomly. He doesn't like pleasing the fans. He doesn't like being aesthetically pleasing. And it all stems from the fact that when Kevin Owens and Ricochet had that, well, it started off as somewhat of a friendly rivalry between two men who were vying for the same prize, but it very quickly turned personal. Ricochet did not like the way that the crowd was cheering Kevin Owens over him. So a little bit of jealousy of the fans and the way that he was treated. And Kevin Owens, tell you what, he doesn't give a damn who's cheering him or booing him. He's just whipping Ricochet's ass here in the corner. He's been looking for this moment for so long. And what a headbutt there from Owens. And you can just feel it from Owens. He just wants to get his hands on Ricochet. But you've got to stay measured with so much on the line. You have to stay really measured here. You cannot afford to slip up. When that spot in the Royal Rumble from 20 to 30, that means you could theoretically come in at number 30. Fresh. You could really just cherry pick your way to a Royal Rumble victory and a WrestleMania main event. And how's that announcement from Ronda Rousey? Women's Royal Rumble. She will make her in-ring debut in that match at number 1. Incredible news. On off the heels of that unbelievable SmackDown Women's Championship match that we saw between Ember Moon and Toni Storm. Toni Storm appears to have got her mojo back right in the right time because Ronda Rousey is coming for you. Now, here's Ricochet as we zero in on the action here. Ricochet, oh, beautiful shotgun drop kick from Ricochet. Ricochet is turning Kevin Owens inside out with that drop kick. Oh, but Owens turned him inside out with that European uppercut and then a right hand and a chop. But Owens is so physical. That headbutt almost took Ricochet down alone. Owens takes him to the outside, which is where, hey, that's where Ricochet wants to be, right? You want to try and run away. There ain't no running now. Oh, and Owens down with a big forearm and then a massive right hand. Oh, Ricochet sent into the stairs. Kevin Owens, everything he does hurts. He's just one of those competitors. Oh, Ricochet ducked underneath that right hand. Got a right hand of his own. Ricochet soul butt kick, double hard strike, and a super kick on the outside. Gets enough distance, and Ricochet might want to run here. Uh-oh. No, he doesn't. Ricochet might actually be dialed in, and I think that's when he's at his most dangerous, because here he comes! And this is the danger with this guy. He is unbelievable aerially, and maybe it could be his downfall, not going for those aerial moves more often. And that just shows that the fans might be too far in his head here. Look at this, Ricochet getting shot. Oh, just loves throwing that soul butt kick because he throws it so well. And then a discus forearm, and Ricochet is stalking Kevin Owens here. Oh, beautiful cutter. And he has shown more than just signs of Randy Orton here. Ricochet to the top. Up. Phoenix Splash went down onto the knees. There was faint RKO sounds from the crowd after that. Owens. Oh my God. Go home driver from Kevin Owens. Drops him down. Owens with a shot. Oh, again, Kevin Owens takes down Ricochet. Double shot. Sends him into the corner, and now Owens, oh my God, shot to the midsection again. There ain't no running now. Kevin Owens, he's doing all of the running. Cannonball. Cannonball. Cover 1, 2, no. Not quite. The full weight of Kevin Owens was felt by Ricochet on that one. Oh, another headbutt. This time it turns him around. And Owens, folded him in half. Owens folded him in half. And another headbutt. There's only so many of those you can take. And now Owens, Kevin Owens has that look in his eye. I think Kevin Owens is gonna fly. Brilliantly done from Kevin Owens. He is absolutely on fire. Ricochet is down. Here comes Owens again. Unbelievable. Kevin Owens taking flight in more ways than one. And Kevin Owens is in firm control. Owens now picks him up, sends him into the corner, and Owens is building that momentum. Ricochet is in big trouble. Ricochet with a great counter, and then Ricochet swinging Rollins out and spiked him down on his head. The cover, I think that's it. Owens hasn't moved. He hasn't moved. Oh, Kevin Owens picks up the shoulder. Only just. Owens is struggling to go with the speed of Ricochet here. Here he comes. To the outside. He's about as fluid as water. No. Owens got out of the way, and I reckon Ricochet landed awkwardly. And Kevin Owens, he's got that look in his eye as Ricochet tries to climb himself up the ropes. Uh-oh. Oh no. Kevin Owens. We've seen this look before. This is the same move that took Ricochet out for weeks and weeks in the Fatal 4-Way match. Apron powerbomb, no. Ricochet has got some fight. Ricochet has got some fight. Look out, downward spiral on the outside. Downward spiral on the outside. Ricochet avoids an absolute catastrophe. And Ricochet is still throwing at Owens. This is what it's come to. These men hate each other. Owens down. Ricochet sees the opportunity. Oh my God! Spun him around, planted him on the back of his head. Owens gets the foot on the rope. Oh my God! Did you expect anything else from these two? Fast-paced, high-octane action sends him to the ropes. Full head of steam. No, Ricochet sent to the outside. Ricochet sent to the outside, and Owens is stalking. Owens is waiting. Owens has been waiting for this for months. Oh, double axe handle on the outside. And Kevin Owens has that look in his eye again here. It's so familiar. No, he's going to go for the post again. These two have traded that move to take each other out. But Kevin Owens, oh, look out, Ricochet. He takes out Kevin Owens. This is a battle of attrition. Both men throwing everything at each other. And Ricochet now. What is this? Look out. Oh, why? Owens might be out. Owens might be out. Wait a minute. Referee's at a count of 6. Oh, surely not Ricochet. No, he's not going to go for another count out. It's at a count of 8. Owens has rolled to his stomach. 9. Kevin Owens is going to get counted out. Kevin Owens is going to get counted out. No. He gets back in the ring. Owens survives this time. Oh, he was looking for the pop-up powerbomb. Reversal from Ricochet. Ricochet picked him up. Look out. Tosses him to the side and a shot to the temple. That's a knockout shot. And wait a minute. That looks damn familiar. Ricochet. Wait a minute. Rock bottom. You've got to be kidding me. Rock bottom on Kevin Owens. 1, 2. He's done it. No. Kevin Owens kicks out. Kevin Owens kicks out. Ricochet looks around the arena. He's fired several shots at the Great One. But can the one and only get the job done here? Owens is rocked after that rock bottom, but he's going to throw a rock solid head directly at Ricochet, and then the sole of his boot clatters off the jaw. Ricochet still trying to run away. He's still trying to run away, but Owens ain't going to let it happen. But Ricochet was playing. He was playing possum, and Ricochet drove his head into the concrete. There is only about an inch of padding between that and the floor. And Ricochet just drove Kevin Owens in. And now Ricochet is going to go to the top rope. He points him out. Owens is in trouble. Ricochet going to fly. My God. What a lie. You've got to be kidding me. Ricochet again. Oh no, the people's moonsault to add insult to injury. Kevin Owens in trouble. Ricochet takes him out. Both men exhausted. Both men down. Unbelievable. Who is going to stir first? It's Ricochet. He crawls into the cover. 2. It's gotta be. It's not. Unbelievable. Ricochet. Oh, now look at this. Ricochet. We've seen him use this before. We've seen him use this before. The submission, the standing cloverleaf. He's got it locked in on Kevin Owens. He's got it locked in tight. Owens can't reach the rope. The referee's asking a question, and I think it's a very valid question. Kevin Owens might give this up here. No. He rolls Ricochet through. He rolls Ricochet through. Ricochet, look out! Stone Cold Stunner. The stunner. The cover. 1, 2. No! Kevin Owens thought he had it with the stunner. And Kevin Owens is lining up Ricochet again. Unbelievable battle. A spot from 20 to 30 guaranteed in the Royal Rumble hangs in the balance. And both of these men are taking each other to task here. Ricochet from the top again. He's nailed him twice. He's nailed him twice. And Ricochet thinks he's got it here. Ricochet. Oh, European uppercut. What a shot. And Ricochet. Oh, Irish whip reversal. But Ricochet, he's about as quick as a hiccup. And look at this. Ricochet rolls in through. Nips up. Oh, Owens swept the drop kick to the side. Owens swept the drop kick to the side. Is this the opportunity? Look out. Pop up powerbomb. Pop up powerbomb. The cover. 1, 2. Owens wins an epic contest. What a match. What a show so far. Kevin Owens looked to try and take out Ricochet for good again. Looking for the apron powerbomb, but Ricochet escapes. He was looking to throw him into the ring post just like Ricochet did to him. It was back and forth. Ricochet attempted another count-out cheap victory, but Owens gets in just at the nick of time. And then this. Ricochet trying to pick up the pace late in the match. Beautiful counter. And then this. The shot to the midsection. Not for the stunner, but for the pop-up powerbomb that ends this match. Kevin Owens has a guaranteed spot in the Royal Rumble from the numbers 20 to 30. That could be a guaranteed last 10 finish for KO. But can he go 2-0 in Royal Rumble matches? Unbelievable. That's right. It is time for the settling of this issue. Big E Langston, in Triple H's words, was handed the keys to the kingdom. Big E, in Triple H's words again, messed it all up. But Big E certainly doesn't feel that way. And I think there's a majority of the fans in this arena that don't feel that way in Boston. They want to see Big E Langston go right ahead and shut the mouth of the game. But it's hard to disagree with some of the things that Triple H said. Big E did have a massive opportunity, but sometimes that opportunity isn't what's necessarily best for you. In my opinion, Big E rolling solo is a far more dangerous prospect than him trying to lead a group and have that type of distraction and that type of weight on his shoulders. Big E is his own man, and he'll be looking for exactly what is on his Tron and on his shirt. He'll be looking for the big ending tonight, but it could potentially be game over. Triple H choosing his music wisely. He wants it indeed to be game over for Big E, who he believes has soiled the name of D-Generation X, a name that he built from the ground up with Shawn Michaels. And you'll notice that Shawn Michaels has stayed well out of this issue. I don't believe Shawn Michaels feels as strongly as Triple H does. That's my opinion. That's what I'm sticking with. I believe Triple H has a vendetta of sorts against Big E, because maybe Triple H sees a little bit of himself in Big E Langston. Who knows what's going on behind the eyes of the game? He has reached this point in his career where he, in his own words, said, I don't even want to do this, but I feel like I have to teach you a lesson in respect, because you have defaced D-Generation X. He claims that he handed him the keys to the kingdom and he threw it all away. But my question to Triple H is, did Triple H really even need to do that for Big E? Or was it something to fill his bank account and stroke his own ego, to keep alive something that he created? All will be revealed. But I tell you what, this is the appropriate stage to settle this issue, for I believe this is somewhat of a judgment day for Big E Langston. Triple H is a made man. Triple H is a Hall of Fame legend. He has it all. He's done it all. Big E still has his whole career ahead of him, and this is a crossroads in that career, because I believe if you lose tonight to Triple H, then it might be back to flipping some pancakes. Triple H is not going to go quietly into the night. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all about settling the score here tonight. We've been off to a white hot start. There's no reason that won't continue. We are underway. Third match of the night, and these two men circle around. Triple H throws first. Big E says, and he throws an overhand chop to the chest. And Triple H is going to try and throw back. But here comes Big E. He's answering everything the game has. There is a groundswell of support for Triple H. There's no doubt about that. Oh, and Big E has just had everything for him so far. Big E will have the power. Don't worry about that. Oh, Triple H. Brilliant counter. And Triple H lays the knee. In the game, it is master versus apprentice in a lot of ways here. Highly anticipated match, and this issue has been years in the making, really. Triple H sends him into the corner. Now Triple H throwing the right hands. Big E, though, just overpowering him again. And now Big E is going to throw the shots into the midsection of the game. And look at the power of Big E. Those several shots that he landed just took Triple H straight down. You can see already the game is struggling. Could argue that Triple H is coming towards the end of his in-ring career. That's why he tried to hand the keys off to Big E Langston. He said he was done. But he's come back to try and teach this young man a lesson, and very appropriately, Big E is wearing his big ending gear, as that's what he's looking for. But even more appropriate is Triple H wearing the famous black and green. And look at this, he takes Big E to the outside, and Triple H is commanding the ring. He is a ring general. We know that about him. Triple H paces and waits for Big E to get back in the ring here as the referee counts. Look at this. He throws up the X. Big E has a little bit to think about. There's probably more pressure on Big E here than there is anyone. As I said, Triple H, first ballot Hall of Famer. His story has been told to a large degree. Triple H wants to defend his legacy, and he takes out the legs of Big E. Landed awkwardly on his back, and look at this again. Triple H with another crotch shot and some more disrespect for Big E Langston. Triple H turns him around, beautiful neck breaker, and he is controlling this match. And Big E is in huge, huge trouble, and look at this. Triple H is just showing all the disrespect in the world. Langston has broken ties with his New Day brothers in Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. He did that in order to join D-Generation X, taking both of those members out. Now Big E wants him back in the frame. And Triple H has got some things to ponder here. Triple H is going to come straight back in. Throws a shot at Big E, but he saw it coming, and then he threw a shot of his own to the midsection, and a huge right hand from Big E. And now Big E picks him up and tosses him into the ropes. And that is the power that is going to be on display here. Oh, look at the shot there from Big E. Overhand shot, and sends Triple H to the outside. Well, it is very much master and apprentice. It's hard to disagree with Triple H when he says, I taught you everything you know about being this dominant singles competitor. Well, that showed a lot of parallels there, as Triple H has a little bit of something to think about here. Triple H saying, let's go. Big E saying, let's go. You're more than welcome to step into the ring. And Triple H is going to come back in. And these two are going to go at it again. Triple H throws a right hand. Big E throws another overhand chop. They are not going to get easier to take, I'll tell you what. Now Big E sends Triple H into the corner. He bounces out, and a massive clothesline. And Triple H is feeling the power right now. Big E, oh look out, oh brilliantly done. Triple H, I feel like he was playing a little bit of possum there. I feel like he was playing a little bit of possum there to get him to the outside. Oh my God. Throws him into the barricade. And Triple H, oh, right hand for the ages. And Triple H, look at this, talking more trash, but Big E rose up and then punched him straight in the face. Going for it again, but Triple H answers back. And then, oh, sent him off the LED post. There is no give in that, as I always say. Triple H, oh, sent him into the barricade on the outside, and Triple H, this methodical, this is why they call him the cerebral assassin. This is as methodical as Triple H gets, and when it gets into this territory, this is why he's a multiple-time world champion. He's one of the best to ever do it. Triple H now, oh, in. Oh God, what a hard shot that was for Triple H. The game is being played here on his terms, but Big E, look at this, oh beautiful counter there. All the power in the world for Big E. All the power, all the talent, all the future is in Big E's hands, and he sends him off the ropes, and look at this, the enormous power from Big E. And he wants him back up to his feet. Big E now picks him up. Is he looking for the big ending? No. Oh, big backbreaker though, and he holds on to Triple H. He is not a small man by any means. And he's just deadlifting him, almost bicep curling him. And now Big E sends Triple H into the corner, and a massive spear in the corner. Oh, he was looking for the shot, couldn't find it. Triple H did find him though. Oh, and a disrespectful shot to the back of the head, and another one. And Triple H is saying, you're going to have to learn from me, kid. And Big E says, I learned everything. And I'm going to give it all back. Master and apprentice going toe-to-toe. And Big E is going to take him coast to coast here. My goodness. Belly to belly. And Big E, he's got to be thinking big ending now. Big ending. No, Triple H broke it. Shot to the midsection. And Triple H, look out. He's thinking pedigree. No, Big E, he shifted the weight. And that was brilliantly done. They have learned so much. They know each other so well. Big E's going to continue the suplex. My goodness. Big E is going to another level here. Look at the suplexes. He's throwing Triple H around like he's a goddamn cruiserweight. And here he comes again. Big E picking him up. Powerbomb time. No. Triple H powered him out this time. Triple H powered him out this time. Oh no. Oh no. He hooked it in. Pedigree. Pedigree. Come on. 1, 2. Big E holds on. Oh my God. How on earth? Triple H. He's looking for another one. He's going to try and put him away. Uh-oh. Big E caught him. Big E caught him. Another suplex. Another suplex from Big E. And he is throwing a Triple H. He got up for the pedigree. And Triple H is going for a ride. Big E is fighting on emotion right now. The momentum is all with Big E. He goes to the top. Everyone on their feet, cheering on Big E. And now look out, Big E! With a massive splash from the top rope. And he's looking to catch some air again. 1, 2. No, Triple H kicks out. Triple H kicks out. And he's still fighting. He's still fighting. Triple H, he went for the pedigree again. He went for the pedigree again. But it was turned around. Big E says, suck it. Big E picks up Triple H. Big ending. He finally nails it. The cover. 1, 2. Got him. Big E has arrived. What a contest! Triple H throws everything at him, including this. It should have been over. But Big E will not be denied. What an unbelievable gut check effort from Big E. And then look at this. Speaking of gut check, you might want to check your guts after that. Massive splash from the top rope. Follows it up with an even bigger one from the ground, the air E. Triple H looking for that pedigree that would have put Big E away. He says, not this time. You can suck it. And then picks up Triple H and drops him down and delivers the big ending that may have delivered us the next breakout star on Monday Night Raw. Big E escapes the shackles of the D-Generation X past, and he is forging his own path now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a chaotic night is about to get even more chaotic as we are going to throw over to official JRJ, who is on location for the empty arena match for the Tag Team Championships. Here we go.
My name is JRJ and I am on location here at the Harris Cherokee Center in Asheville, North Carolina. My hometown here, folks. And right now, there's a really eerie feeling in this one. Really eerie indeed, as we're about to bear witness to two of the most sadistic psychopaths in all of WWE history. We've had the likes of Kane, we've had the likes of the Boogeyman, and of course we've had the likes of the Undertaker. But in all honesty, we have never seen anything like Jackson Ryker and Eric Young together. They are sanity. Our poor official here getting bullied around as we await the opponents of sanity in this one. The SmackDown Tag Team Championship titles hang in the balance. And it's straight chills in here right now, folks. Straight chills indeed. We're without you guys, the fans. All there is the thin air and the chills that come along with the presence of sanity. Again, our poor official here getting absolutely cornered inside the ring. This is not going to be beautiful at all. I can't express it enough. This is going to be chaotic. That is exactly what sanity loves. They thrive on it. They love the chaos. And that's exactly what's going to happen right here tonight in Asheville, North Carolina. What on God's green earth is going on? Eric Young has been taken out. Oh my, that's their opponents, the New Day. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston here with a 2-on-1 advantage over Jackson Ryker. This is very smart. This is very brilliant. Taking out Eric Young and leaving Jackson Ryker in the ring all for themselves. They are playing Sanity's game. They're playing the cards of Sanity right now. Again, this is very brilliant. Incredible strategy. It's really something you gotta do, isn't it? When you're up against Sanity. Now Kofi Kingston scaling to the top here. Kingston now. Oh my, coming up empty. Broken dreams there for Kingston. Out goes Xavier Woods like yesterday's garbage. Oh my, Ryker taking out Kofi Kingston there. And just like that, the momentum is back in the favor of Sanity. Now Ryker, oh my, the leg sweep there to Xavier Woods on the outside. A one-man wrecking crew right now. I am so glad I am not down here for this one. That is Kingston taking out Ryker. I have my own personal space up in a skybox in this arena. I am not in danger at all, so do not worry. But what you may have to worry about is the New Day. But right now, they've got the momentum back here. As now Kofi Kingston yet again going to scale to the top. It didn't work out the first time. Will it work out the second time? Kingston stalking Ryker. Oh my goodness. Right to the spine of Jackson Ryker there. Absolutely brutal. As now Kingston and Woods gonna team up, but oh my, just like that. Just like that, folks. Ryker has the momentum. My goodness, man, a clubbing blow. Kingston is out, Xavier Woods is out, and Eric Young still down and out. Now Ryker gonna send Kingston crashing to the outside now. Goodness me. This guy is the monster. An absolute freak of nature. Ryker now with Kingston in his clutches. Oh my. Right into that steel barricade. This is not what you would see in a normal sanctioned match with Raw or SmackDown. It's not the padded barricade. That's your classic barricade. Nothing but metal as Kingston yet again crashing to it. And out to the outside he goes. Normally he would be out there with you guys, the audience, the fans. But as you can see, there's no fans in this one. Bare as bones. Ryker battling Kingston here all the way out in the ringside area. Just brutalizing Kingston. Kingston now trying to fire some shots here on Jackson Ryker. Perhaps getting some momentum back in this one. Haven't had that much. It's really been all sanity here, but Oh my! Eric Young is back in this one, crashing onto Xavier Woods. Just like that, EY is back in this one. Goodness me, and bringing the fight to Xavier Woods here. This has been 95% Sanity's match thus far. Riker now has Kingston in his clutches, perhaps where he wants him. Riker with Kingston. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my. Right onto the equipment box. Kingston may be down and out for the rest of this match as Xavier Woods bringing the fight to Eric Young. Coming back down to ringside here. What's Xavier Woods looking for now? Oh, my. Xavier Woods is feeling just a little bit dangerous in this one with your classic ladder. Of course, made famous by the Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian, and even the Dudley Boys. Now Jackson Riker with Kingston again. He just won't let up, and oh my. Crashing back out to the ringside area is Kingston. Now what's Xavier Woods looking for here? Woods now with Eric Young in his clutches. Oh no. This ain't gonna be good. This ain't gonna be good here for Eric Young if Xavier Woods' wishes go through. Woods now has Young. Uh-oh. Hold up. Eric Young. Oh my. It backfires on Xavier Woods, back in the favor of Eric Young, as now EY, this psychopath. Oh my goodness. Right across the ladder goes Xavier Woods, and Eric Young is basking in the chaos. Now Riker. Oh my, the leg drop there. Classic move made famous by the great Undertaker. Now EY again. Oh, he's not done. He's not done by a long shot. No, 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 Eric. Chill out. Where's he going with him? Oh, wait. Hold up. No, no, no. What? Xavier Woods fighting his way out. Woods is fighting his way out here. Bringing the fight to Eric Young. Oh, my. Woods, you've got to bring it up to the next level. Woods now. Oh, my goodness me. Oh my, look at the blood trickling down the face of Eric Young. Xavier Woods has most certainly brought it to the next level on this one, as Riker, oh my, planting Kofi Kingston, and Woods taking out Riker. Xavier Woods is on an absolute tear in this one. Oh my, driving the boot right to the jaw of Riker. Where's Woods going now? Oh my, he's got the steel steps. Woods has the steel steps in hand. Who the? Oh my. Oh my goodness. That's Alexander Wolf. That's Alexander Wolf. We haven't seen him in months. An OG member of Sanity. He's back. Alexander Wolf, oh my goodness me. And well, where Alexander Wolf is, Killian Dane is not too far behind him. Another OG member of Sanity. He's back. The Beast of Belfast is back. You've got to be kidding me. Just when it was looking to be in the favor of the New Day, Sanity pulls another card out of their deck, and oh my goodness. Kingston is in harm's way here. Oh my, no. No, 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 don't do it. Don't do it, Dane. Do not do it. For all that's holy, do not do it. Oh my goodness me. Straight through the ladder. Kingston is broken in half. His back is shattered. His ribs are shattered. Dane picking up the carcass here of Kofi Kingston. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my goodness, and look at that. Jackson Riker in like the vulture. 1, 2, and 3, just like that. Sanity has put away the New Day. They've retained their SmackDown Tag Team Championship titles. You've got to be kidding me.
My goodness me. What a battle. Thank you so much to JRJ, but the show must go on. Seems as though Bischoff is pretty worried about what's going on at the moment with ESM. Huge main event tonight, 2 out of 3 falls. Oh my God. Bryan, he seems nervous. He's pacing around. Daniel Bryan is the only champion in ESM at the moment. We don't even know where Chad Gable is. We don't even know where Apollo Crews is. Bryan's sort of the last man standing here. Bryan saying, I've got some tape to watch. I'm going somewhere else to prepare rather than stand there and listen to the ramblings of Eric Bischoff, and you can't blame him. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, the show's going to roll on, and so are the championship matches. It's time for the Raw Women's Championship to be defended. Rhea Ripley defends against the EST. She's certainly not that much popular here in Boston than she is anywhere else around the world, but Bianca Belair, she claims that she's one of the best on the roster, whether it be red, blue or gold. And Belair has the chance to prove that right here, right now. How about what we just saw, ladies and gentlemen? The return of a new look, new day. Very appropriately after we just saw one of the former members, Big E, with his new look and his new outlook on life, take down Triple H in a very, very fitting contest. And now, this is all about championships. There's a lot of matches tonight that are all about settling the score, but this one is a little bit of both. Can Bianca Belair, who in my opinion, I said it on Universally Speaking, I believe Bianca Belair is a nightmare matchup for Rhea Ripley rather. Maybe if she fought herself, she'd be a nightmare matchup for herself. And I'm sure she'd love to take on herself. She's very, very vain. But this woman, Rhea Ripley, has taken on all comers, but as I said on Universally Speaking, all comers don't come much more dangerous than Bianca Belair. But women don't come much more dangerous than this one. Rhea Ripley, the Raw Women's Champion. She chose Monday Night Raw as her home when she defeated Shayna Baszler at Survivor Series for the then undisputed Women's Championship. But when we shifted to 3 brands and NXT, we came back. The women's division was split in 3. And well, Rhea Ripley chose to go to Raw to represent that brand. And I don't think she regrets that decision one iota tonight, as she is in an enormous match on pay-per-view for that championship. These two women have traded words many, many times. And most importantly, they have been, I think, 2 of the clear dominant forces on the Raw roster. Bianca Belair looks really focused here tonight. She looks ready to go. She's lapping up this crowd here. Women's Championship on the line. Rhea Ripley is looking sharp. She's looking dangerous. And this is 2 women in the absolute prime of their career, ready to do battle. And if it's anything like what we've seen already tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for one hell of a treat. Referee raises the Women's Championship above his head. And we are set to go for yet another championship match. Bell rings underway. And these 2 women are going to meet in the middle of the ring. Oh, beautifully done from Bianca Belair, who I said I believe she's one of the strongest women pound for pound on the entire roster. Oh, look out. A beautiful soul butt kick reversal. And this is a real game of one-upsmanship. She blows her a kiss. Oh my God, Rhea Ripley won't be reciprocating. She just reciprocates with a kick and look at that. That shot takes her down. And again, Bianca Belair, I reckon this little bit of flair could actually be the difference here tonight. A straight up slap, but I don't reckon this one. We have skipped the niceties here. Neither of these women like each other at all. And Rhea Ripley sends Bianca Belair in, and we are underway. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful elbow. Oh, look at this. Rhea Ripley taken down by Bianca Belair, and Belair is throwing shade at Rhea Ripley. Oh my God. Rhea Ripley just open palmed her. Now she's trying to take control of it. Well done by Rhea Ripley again, and this is the power that we're talking about. And Rhea Ripley, well, she's showing it all here at the moment. Oh my God! Shows of almost shades of Samoa Joe, who's in one of the co-main events. Throwing that leg right across the throat. And Ripley has taken control here on Judgment Day. Oh, look at this. Oh, again. This is what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these women are the absolute top competitors. Tip-top shape. Unbelievable power. And well, as I said, Bianca Belair might be pound for pound the most powerful woman on the roster, but I tell you what, Rhea Ripley wouldn't be too far behind. Because Ripley now is going to... she's got that figure 4 over the throat here at the moment. And Rhea Ripley, we've seen this before on Raw. She is woman handling Bianca Belair all over this ring here. But Belair, look at these shots. Good shots to the kidneys. That's going to really loosen the grip. And you can see how much of an effect that had on her. And Belair takes her down with the drop kick and blows her another kiss. How about the return of Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston? But not only that, the demonic return of Alexander Wolf and Killian Dane. Absolutely extraordinary once again. Thanks so much to official JRJ for being on location. He's a braver man than me, that is for sure. Oh, beautiful knee down there from Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley, well, it's a little bit too much taunting. I think a little bit of Bianca Belair has rubbed off on Rhea Ripley. She just gets in your head a little bit too frequently. Now, oh my God, well, I'll tell you what, Rhea Ripley she does seem pretty laser focused here tonight. There's no doubt about that. She's defending her Raw Women's Championship, and Bianca Belair, just pops up with a European uppercut and then delivers a shot, sends her, collapses her onto the rope, and now Rhea Ripley is in a lot of trouble. Look at this, the power of the one-arm suplex. Bianca Belair is showing why she calls herself the EST, and look at these shots here to the face. Bianca Belair is, if anyone feels themselves, it's Bianca Belair, that is for sure. Incredibly vain, but you can't mistake that for weakness. And now she's picking up the speed here, and she throws the knee right into the head of Rhea Ripley. Ripley with a hard right hand delivered from Bianca Belair. Now Belair, look out, she went for the spear again, but you can't do it too many times or you'll get scouted at this level. And now Ripley on the knee. She had her trapped. She had that arm trapped, and she was just delivering those knees right across the chest and across the throat. And now she sends her into the corner, and she's building a head of steam herself. Brilliantly done from Ripley. There's very few champions who have been more dominant than Rhea Ripley. Remember her last pay-per-view outing. Unbelievable performance against Kairi Sane, and then the one before that, she defeated Shayna Baszler. But look at this, you want to talk power, the stalling suplex, and she says, I can take one arm off as well. The EST might be in trouble deep here. And now Ripley, she's going to take her coast to coast here. Ripley picks her up again. She's showing her power now. Rhea Ripley on fire here. She picks up Bianca Belair. Beautiful suplex. She's going to turn it around. Rhea Ripley. I thought she was going for the Three Amigos, and she turns it in. To a beautiful backdrop suplex down into the cover here. Referee perfect position 1, 2. Is it enough? no, Bianca Belair kicks out. And now, oh yes, compounding on the back there. Very smart from Rhea Ripley. That's what you got to do, and now she's talking all the trash in the world here. Rhea Ripley, oh, she may have talked a little bit too much trash and given her time to recover here. And Bianca Belair picks her up. Look out. Is it time? Alley-oop. She lands directly on her face. She lands directly on her face, and now Bianca Belair is building a full head of steam. Beautiful frog splash into the cover. Hook of the outside leg. Is it enough? No, it's not. And Rhea Ripley is just hanging on here. Extraordinary contest between these two women. And now Belair going to take it up a level, and no! Ripley out of the way. But Belair out of the way again. And Belair with a shot. Pump handle. Backbreaker. Bianca Belair sends her into the corner. And Ripley is in big trouble. The crowd not happy about it. But Bianca Belair doesn't give a damn about that. She just wants that Raw Women's Championship. And oh my God, look at the power. Unbelievable strength from Bianca Belair. She raises her up. And Rhea Ripley is reeling. She's in trouble. Belair got to be thinking another alley-oop here. Picks her up. No, the back gave way. The back gave way. Bianca Belair. And Ripley says, I ain't going anywhere. Battle of attrition ensuing here. Here comes Ripley. Ducks under. Oh, what a shot. What a hook kick from Rhea Ripley. And now Ripley is taking it to Bianca Belair and just tosses her to the side. These two women are bringing it. And now the standing cloverleaf. We saw it used to great effect by Ricochet earlier in the night. Rhea Ripley with the standing cloverleaf on Bianca Belair. Ripley is tearing at the knees here. Oh, Belair reversal. Belair reversal, and Belair sees her. Oh, double leg takedown, and she follows it up with hammer fists on the ground. There's no love lost here, don't worry about that. Belair to the top. Belair to the middle rope now. This is your opportunity, Belair. Oh no! A shot to the already battered and bruised midsection. She couldn't hit another alley-oop. The midsection is cooked, but it might just be even more so. Riptide. 1, 2. Rhea Ripley retains. What a battle. Wow. These two women bought everything they could. And look at this. This is what turned the match right here. The back gives way from Bianca Belair. And look at the look in Rhea Ripley's eyes. She saw it. She knew that that was her opportunity. She takes her down. Massive shot there. And then she had the standing cloverleaf in. It was evaded. And then the last-ditched effort. That's when you know that you may have someone when they're just trying to hammer fist. Bang! That shot right there to the midsection. Flips her around. And there is nowhere to go but down. Riptide. And the tide is out on Bianca Belair. What a victory for Rhea Ripley. Her impeccable pay-per-view record continues, and Ripley is still on top on Monday Night Raw. What a fantastic match. What a fantastic champion. And I tell you what, it is going to take something special to knock that woman off her perch. Rhea Ripley, undeniable. What a match. The hell is that? Noam Dar is down in the car park. We need to roll on, ladies and gentlemen. It is non-stop wall-to-wall action here at Judgment Day. And it is time for the no disqualification match. Drew McIntyre, Tommaso Ciampa. What a chaotic evening so far, ladies and gentlemen. Here on pay-per-view, Judgment Day has been everything we'd hoped. And there's still so much more to come. And I don't think Tommaso Ciampa's music has ever been more appropriate. Because in this no disqualification battle, indeed, no one will survive. And if you do, you'll never be the same again. Tommaso Ciampa sauntering to the ring. He came to Monday Night Raw over from SmackDown. And he said, I wanted to cut the head off the snake. I wanted to punch the most dangerous man in the face to establish myself as the new reality. And that is exactly what he has done. Tommaso Ciampa went after Drew McIntyre. Can you imagine the kind of psyche that you have to have as being Drew McIntyre when you get assaulted by a man the caliber of Ciampa, who has the sick thoughts like Tommaso Ciampa does? But imagine the mentality of being Tommaso Ciampa. You go to a new brand and you say, I want to fight the man who retired The Undertaker. I want to fight the man who's defeated Aleister Black. I want to fight the man who has defeated Kurt Angle. And not only do I want to fight him, but I want to end Drew McIntyre. That's the kind of mindset that Tommaso Ciampa has. But a mindset only gets you so far in a fight. Because everybody has a plan, as the great Mike Tyson said, until you get punched in the face. And tonight, someone is getting punched in the face. It's got a big fight feel, ladies and gentlemen. These two men have been separated by law. They've been separated by their contracts. Shane McMahon had to do it to save Raw, essentially. Otherwise, these two guys would have just brawled all over the arena all night in the entire lead-up. Such is the hatred between these two. And Tommaso Ciampa, well, he started it all. Drew McIntyre seemed as though he was on a trajectory towards the World Heavyweight Championship, and rightfully so. But he has been sidetracked in a really big way here. Tommaso Ciampa, well, he wants Drew McIntyre's spot. Can you blame him? No. Do I think it's absolutely insane? Of course. But ladies and gentlemen, this won't be for the weak at heart. You might want to put the kids to bed if they're up watching, because this one is gonna get ugly. Ciampa's ready to go. McIntyre's ready to go. It's no disqualification underway. And here we go. They run straight at each other. And you knew they weren't going to slow down here. This was not going to be a circle around the ring and lock up. These two absolutely hate each other. And they are showing that right now. McIntyre and Ciampa going toe-to-toe, and Ciampa with a knee, and that knee brace delivered right across the jaw, and now Ciampa straight in, throwing at McIntyre here. You know it's going to be chaotic. You know they're going to try and kill each other, and that's what being on pay-per-view is all about. Shoulder check. Shoulder check, and takes him down, and this is a back and forth battle early, but it is a straight up fight. Man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it when two of the most dangerous men just get the opportunity to go. And look at this here. McIntyre throwing those rapid right hands. Drew McIntyre is something else. He is on a different level. But Ciampa is circling that level, I tell you what. He is willing to do whatever it takes. Look at this again. The mounted shots. This is just a straight up fight. This ain't a wrestling match. Yes, there's a referee. Yes, there's a ring. But I tell you what, these boys don't give a damn about any of that. And it's just, oh, that European uppercut there from Ciampa. And Ciampa throws another knee. Ciampa throws another knee, and McIntyre was rocked by that knee. And now Ciampa is circling him. He's, oh, what a knee. Oh, massive clothesline. Tommaso Ciampa is in control early in this one. Sends him to the outside, and McIntyre, no, look out, looking for the shot, couldn't find it. McIntyre straight back in the ring, and then a massive clothesline. Goodness me. You can see the toll already. This is what fighting does. This is what happens when you get a balled up fist to the mouth, and oh, look out. Sends him to the outside, and this one's going to get real down and dirty now, as it is on the outside of the ring, and you know these men do their best work out there. McIntyre and Ciampa have been waiting all month to get their hands on each other. Shane McMahon was forced to keep them apart by law, by contract. He would have fired both of them if even just one of them had have touched the other. Now they get the opportunity to go toe-to-toe on pay-per-view in a no disqualification match. You see the referee's only there to make the count. That's all he's here for. He will not try and stop anything. It is anything goes. Sets him into the barricade again, and Ciampa, oh my God, it's just so physical. Oh, look, the reversal there from Drew McIntyre, and he just sends Ciampa into the barricade, and McIntyre, look out, uh-oh, Uranagi on the barricade. Tommaso Ciampa is in a lot of trouble now because Drew McIntyre's all over you, and he's working that back. Now McIntyre throwing more hands. They're just more concerned about just absolutely murking each other than they are about getting any plunder or anything like that. McIntyre has got Ciampa in his clutches here. And Drew McIntyre is taking Tommaso Ciampa over dangerously towards the crowd. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no. He sends him to the outside, and Drew McIntyre's going to follow him. Ciampa was calling him on, and they are fighting out into the crowd now. This has been a familiar sight between these two. Fighting anywhere but in the ring. Ciampa and McIntyre are going toe-to-toe, and they are out in that technical area there. I think I see a baseball bat over there. They're almost lost in the crowd, and oh, McIntyre sends him in, and oh, God almighty, off the barricade. The fans here in Boston getting up close and personal. Look, I don't know whether it's good for your health to get anywhere near these. I think those fans right there are getting a little bit more than they bargained for here. You can feel the power just from there. Look, oh, God almighty. McIntyre is just smashing Ciampa here out on the floor. This is the level that this has gotten to, ladies and gentlemen. McIntyre now has a bin, and oh my God, a trash can smashed off the gut of Tommaso Ciampa. And these two just do not give a damn. They will tear each other to shreds here as McIntyre has Ciampa, and he's taken him out even further into the crowd here. These two, this issue has just gotten so far out of hand. Oh, it is going to take something to stop either of these men as well. Oh, look at this. McIntyre, oh, Ciampa though throws back. Ciampa throws back. Oh, Ciampa throwing a headbutt almost into the base of the neck, but I think it's more the back of the head. These two have just fought absolutely chaotically out into the crowd. That poor woman there sitting on the corner was fearing for her life, and oh, Ciampa again with another one of those headbutts. And Ciampa, oh, sends him back over to the barricade, and they fought all the way around here. McIntyre, he's just getting his bearings as Ciampa gets back in somewhat to the field of play here. Tommaso Ciampa, oh my God, throws a devastating knee at Drew McIntyre. Oh, sent him off the apron of the ring. Man, what a battle. Oh, he looked for another knee, but McIntyre, oh, he just shoulder checks that back again that he urinagied off the barricade just moments ago before they spilled out into the crowd. And now looks like this might even spill out into a wrestling match if it gets back in the ring. No. I don't think he has that intention at all. The stairs. Uh-oh. Ciampa got up, though. McIntyre didn't see him get up, and now Ciampa has the stairs. But Ciampa picks him up. McIntyre scrambles into the ring, and now there is a little bit of a dispute over the stairs. And now look out. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I think his legs landed on those steel stairs from that suplex. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ciampa is looking very, very vulnerable here. Oh, my God. The steel stairs bounced off the skull. And Drew McIntyre. Oh, no. McIntyre picks him up. He's going to powerbomb him down onto the stairs, but Ciampa is scrambling, trying to get out here. It's becoming a bit of a theme tonight, scrambling for your life. That's what Judgment Day is all about. It's all about settling the score, and he's looking for a powerbomb. Uh-oh, no, McIntyre outpowers him. And now Drew McIntyre, shot to the back. And it is getting bowling shoe ugly, as the great JR would say. Now what is McIntyre looking for here? Uh-oh. McIntyre has a table. He has a table. Ciampa is rocked. He is absolutely rocked. And Drew McIntyre grabs him by the ankles and brings him out the hard way. And this is when the reality really sets in, doesn't it? Oh, I am in a match with Drew McIntyre, the man who retired The Undertaker, took out Kurt Angle and Aleister Black. Uh-oh. McIntyre wants into his feet. Oh, and Ciampa responds. And now McIntyre, caught him. Oh, beautiful STO. An actual wrestling move for a change here. And now Ciampa, McIntyre set up that table. Oh, I think Ciampa had grand designs for trying to put him through it there. And now McIntyre, he set the table up, and now he wants to try and use it. But Ciampa's saying, no way am I going to let you do that, because that would probably end the match. Now Ciampa, he might be looking to try and powerbomb him down, but look out. Oh my God. I think Ciampa clipped those stairs. Oh, that was nothing clipped about that. That was full force contact. And now, Ciampa sent to the outside. That table that Drew McIntyre set up is looming very ominously. Oh no, Ciampa picked up. Look out. Oh my God, I think his head snapped the table over. We know the neck troubles that Tommaso Ciampa has had. I think his head and his neck was what snapped that table. I reckon it's over. 1, 2, Ciampa kicks out. My God. I reckon the only thing that broke that table was Tommaso Ciampa's head. Drew McIntyre is continuing to compound the injuries. This is the ruthlessness of McIntyre. This is what he's all about. And now he's called him on. Ciampa is weary. Ciampa went head first through that table. And now Drew McIntyre is lining him up, and he cracks him in the back of the head with those steel stairs. Drew McIntyre is in the face of Ciampa. He knows he's got him where he wants him. Ciampa is still incredibly rattled. Oh, well, he is now. If he wasn't, he is now. And McIntyre is going to line him up. He might be looking to take him to Claymore country. Claymore, no! He got out of the way. Ciampa got out of the way. And now Ciampa, he's going to try and break his arm. Ciampa's going to try and break the arm. Look at the torque he's got on it. Ciampa's trying to break the damn arm of Drew McIntyre. Tommaso Ciampa, he may snap it clean off and then beat him over the head with it. That's the kind of man he is. Ciampa lets it go. Ciampa's exhausted. I reckon he's still feeling that in his neck. But Ciampa's still trying to fight here. It's getting real down and ugly now. Ciampa's got to be fighting on instinct alone after going head first through that table. And I reckon Drew McIntyre just got busted open by those fists. And Tommaso Ciampa, he smells blood, he tastes blood, and now he might be looking to draw more blood. Now what is he doing here? What is Ciampa looking for here? He goes under the ring. Oh my God! No! What? Tommaso Ciampa has a chair covered in friggin' barbed wire. Are you kidding me? Look at the vacant stare in his eyes. Ciampa has that chair. No. Oh my God. John, this is getting out of control here. But did you expect anything else? He was just going to swing it wildly. Now McIntyre has that chair, and now he has turned the tide. Oh my God, he threw it down onto the knee. What is he doing? Oh no, Drew, you've got to think about it. He has a young family. Drew McIntyre is going to slam him down on that chair. Ciampa trying to shift his weight, trying to put him off here. McIntyre trying to get him into position. Ciampa, he's going to try and fight here. He wanted to powerbomb him down onto the barbed wire chair. Oh no, McIntyre, he got caught. No. Oh my God. Fairy tale ending on the barbed wire chair. But no! Ciampa! For God's sake! Don't do this! He's got it around the neck! No! Tommaso Ciampa has gone to the darkest place we've ever seen. Oh my God. There are no words. Tommaso Ciampa, we need to get medical assistance to Drew McIntyre right now. Tommaso Ciampa stowed away a barbed wire chair. Look at that look in his eye. There's nothing there. There is nothing there. McIntyre attempted to try and put him down on it. But then this. Look at this. This is absolutely disgusting. Face first onto the barbed wire chair with the fairy tale ending. But that wasn't all. This sick son of a bitch put the barbed wire chair around his throat and stood down on it. Drew McIntyre. He may be done. That could be the end of his career. Tommaso Ciampa. We need to get some help out here. We need to get help out here right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next, it's the first of the co-main events when the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Forgive me if I'm a little bit rattled. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe is coming up next, but we've got a special announcement before we get to that. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. WrestleMania, Las Vegas. But who will be heading there? That's the main question. Could we possibly see this man in the main event? Samoa Joe is about to take on AJ Styles for the World Heavyweight Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, if I'm rattled for the rest of the night, I do apologise. But what we just saw from Tommaso Ciampa was one of the most despicable things I've ever seen. A barbed wire chair wrapped around the throat. Absolutely unbelievable. But we need to refocus. We need to get our head back in the game. From what I'm hearing, Drew McIntyre is responsive, but he's not happy. And neither are these fans here in Boston. As here comes the reigning, defending World Heavyweight Champion, AJ Styles. He has claimed, quite simply, that he believes that Samoa Joe is jealous. He believes Samoa Joe wants to be AJ Styles. Their careers have largely paralleled each other since their days in TNA and Impact Wrestling, where they cut their teeth and really became stars. But AJ Styles believes he's far and above this man, Samoa Joe. But I tell you what, that definitely remains to be seen. Massive, big fight feel. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. It's AJ Styles, Samoa Joe. They're going to go round one more time. This is going to be epic. You can't put these two in a 20 by 20 squared circle and get anything but a phenomenal contest. AJ Styles is ready. Samoa Joe is ready. And referee Jessica Carr takes big gold. She will raise it in the air as it is on the line. Here we go. Whenever that strap is on the line, you know it's a big deal. Big gold, big co-main event. Joe Styles, here we go. We are underway, and Samoa Joe coming straight at him here. You knew he was going to fly out of the blocks. Joe hasn't said anything, but he always makes his actions do the talking. And Samoa Joe sends him in the corner, look out, back elbow. It's a good combination from Samoa Joe. And Joe with the sprint start here. AJ Styles, there's no way he saw this coming. Oh, Joe, he's got to be thinking muscle buster here. But AJ Styles got out of the way and he's going to fight. Joe's looking to end this early here. He knows the longer this goes, it probably favours AJ Styles more. And oh, what a headbutt there from Joe. And Joe now is coming hard at AJ Styles here. Scraping that foot across the face of Styles. And then a full head of steam and Joe is on fire. My God, Samoa Joe straight out of the blocks here, and AJ Styles is getting absolutely dominated though. Irish whip reversal. Oh, but look at that beautiful soul butt kick from Samoa Joe. And now Joe sends him off, and Joe is going to send him over and fold him up like a damn accordion, and Joe is on fire here. And look out! Did you expect anything else? Samoa Joe straight out of the blocks. AJ Styles hasn't even gotten going here. Into the cover. Is it enough? Jessica Carr, perfect position, just a one count, but Samoa Joe knows exactly where he's at here. He is taking it to AJ Styles. Probably more so than we've maybe ever seen. Samoa Joe, oh, look out, just had control, but Styles with the hard right hand. Manages to get out of the way though, Joe. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, and a German suplex again, and Samoa Joe is executing this plan, but Styles, you know he's not going to give it up that easily. I'll tell you what, he hits that muscle buster, it is all over it, oh my God, and Joe just set him down, and Styles, oh look out, Pele kick. Oh, God, breathless start here. Pele kick delivered. Joe trying to get a full head of steam here, but Styles, oh, beautiful drop kick. That is clinical AJ Styles. Uh-oh. AJ, he's back up. Samoa Joe is absolutely on a tear, and Joe, a full head of steam, sends him to the outside. Samoa Joe ain't stopping for no one, not less AJ Styles. And now Samoa Joe, look out! No rest for the wicked, AJ. You want to talk all that trash? Well, Samoa Joe's going to bring the fight. Unbelievable from Samoa Joe. Joe and AJ going toe to toe here, but it's been all Joe, but AJ got the shot. He got that all important up kick to Samoa Joe, and Joe, oh, look out, threw him to the side, now Samoa Joe sends him in. Look at this, he's just absolutely dominating, but AJ with that opportunity here, oh, beautiful clothesline. He is so much fighting from underneath here at the moment. It is hard to see where AJ is going to find a win here. Joe is just absolutely all over him, sweeps the leg, and now, look at this, he just won't allow him to move, no wasted movement. No breaths being able to be taken here. He is just chopping the hell out of AJ Styles. And Joe now sends him off the ropes. AJ is really struggling here. Rolls out of the way. That is a veteran move to get some separation. And then he gets the enziguri. Brilliantly done. AJ Styles can counter with the absolute best of them. And AJ lines him up in the corner and then massive drop kick. Beautiful hesitation drop kick, and Styles has just worked his way back into this match. Oh, what a spinning back fist. That was off. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, the 2 out of 3 falls main event for the WWE Championship. But not only that, Nikki Cross, Ruby Riott inside a steel cage will be coming up next. Oh, beautiful double axe handle. Beautiful double axe handle, and Styles now peaking his mark. He's gotten himself back into this after a fast start from Joe. I'm hearing in my headset, Drew McIntyre is actually refusing medical attention right now, even though he has lesions across his chest and across his throat. He's avoided any really serious major damage. Oh, look out over the top here. AJ Styles rolls through on Samoa Joe now. 2. Referee Jessica Carr was in perfect position. We couldn't get him. But that's where Styles' head needs to be. He needs to have it on a swivel or Joe will punch it off. Now look at this again. Samoa Joe, look out. Oh, my God, what a chop. Sends him to the outside. You know that ain't all. He's going to follow you wherever you go, AJ Styles. Samoa Joe will follow you wherever you go. And here he comes again. Joe has been off the charts. He's waited for this opportunity for so long, and he finally gets it. And now Samoa Joe has the opportunity to get back big gold that he's waited for so long. Samoa Joe loads him up, and AJ Styles is going to go for a ride with a muscle buster. No, Joe, he rebuffs again. Look out! Oh my God, what a beautiful forearm that was. Springboard style. And now, oh yes, right to the back. That'll also knock the wind out of you. AJ Styles is lining up Joe here. Joe has been off to the best start possible, but AJ just won't go anywhere. That's how good he is. That's how good he's always been. Sends him into the corner. And now he might be looking to take Samoa Joe up here. Oh, look out though, Joe. He counted of his own, and oh my God, he swept the legs absolutely brilliantly. AJ tried to get out of the ring. There ain't no escaping this though. Boston Crab is locked in, and look at the torque he's got on it. I would argue that AJ Styles' hand is under the rope, but AJ powers out anyway. AJ's able to power out anyway. And AJ Styles, oh my God, oh Jesus, goodness me, the phenomenal blitz. And I reckon one of those shots busted open Samoa Joe. I don't know if it was the spinning back fist or what, that clipped Joe. And Joe is really bleeding here. That has busted Samoa Joe open. And that's where this rivalry is at, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just the last month, it's a lifetime of hatred between these two. And Samoa Joe is in big trouble. Samoa Joe is in big trouble. He's been busted open. But Will, tasting his own blood, light a fire. It's certainly lit a fire under AJ Styles. These two are tearing each other apart. AJ Styles now. It's yet another epic contest. AJ off the apron with a moonsault. That has leveled the playing field from the fast start. All of a sudden Samoa Joe is bleeding and all of a sudden he is in massive, massive trouble. Here comes AJ. Phenomenal forearm from the inside out. AJ Styles sends him in. I reckon that's got to be it. Joe busted open, got a phenomenal forearm. AJ retains. No! AJ does not retain. Joe is going to fight. You knew he would. AJ throwing wildly here at Joe. Oh, he missed. AJ made that one mistake. AJ made that one mistake, and Joe's going to try and make him pay. Here it comes. Samoa Joe, AJ Styles going toe-to-toe. World Championship on the line. Co-main event. Sends him in. Look out. Oh, atomic drop. We haven't seen that for a hell of a long time. Samoa Joe is going to hung him up on the top rope as well. And now Samoa Joe might have some sinister plans, but these two have to dig deep down into the reserve. Joe is busted open. Joe is hurt. Joe has barely anything left, but Styles caught a hell of a beating at the start of this match, and now he may catch even more. To the top rope. Samoa Joe has Styles up. He's going to take him all the way down. My God. Samoa Joe. Oh, the shot. And Joe looking for the German suplex again. Oh, no. AJ with the counter. Oh, my God. These two are just fighting on pure instinct. AJ rolls it through. Calf crusher. Jessica Carr right in the face of Samoa Joe, asking the question, is he going to have to tap on it again? Is Samoa Joe going to have to try and give this up just to live to fight another day? Samoa Joe caught deep in the calf crusher. AJ Styles will not let it go. He will not let it go. There's only one way out. You've got to try and bank it. And Joe, with a crimson mask, gets an elbow to the back of the head. Joe picks him up, looking for a powerbomb. Styles over the top. Styles rolled through. Carr down one. Here it is, two. Styles retains. No. Joe kicks out. Now he scored with a DDT on the already open wound. Styles calling him up to his feet. And Styles over to the rope. Oh, look out. Beautiful. Moonsault into the DDT. And Styles is going to go to the top. Spinal tap. AJ Styles retains again. No. Samoa Joe will not wilt. Samoa Joe will not go anywhere. Turns him around. Styles is just throwing everything he can at Joe, but Joe is going to throw it right back. He's one of the toughest sons of bitches you'll ever see in your life. Joe and Styles just striking each other, trying to knock the other out. I think Joe's got less left, but I don't know. You never know. They're just going toe-to-toe. World Championship on the line. Styles and Joe beating the living hell out of each other here. Joe is a bloody mess. He's got a wilted up chest, but Styles hung him up on the top rope and sent him all the way to the outside. Oh my God, this has gotten personal now. Both men beating the living hell out of each other. This is what it's all about. Styles throwing at Joe. Joe throwing at Styles. And Joe, oh my God, Joe just headbutt AJ Styles and busted him clean open now. Blood is on the menu for Judgment Day. We said it's all about settling the score. It's all about beating the hell out of each other. And that is exactly what we've seen. Joe's cut is getting far worse. Sayano suplex on the outside. Joe is bleeding all over his chest here. And Samoa Joe is up on the apron. Styles is stirring. Styles is stirring. Wait a minute, hey! You've got to be kidding me! Styles has just gotten himself disqualified. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Is there any lengths this man won't go to keep that title around his waist? He knew of the threat, so he low-blowed Samoa Joe right in front of the referee. And AJ Styles is leaving with his title, but Samoa Joe is leaving with the victory. That is despicable. What a joke. Well, if you think Samoa Joe is gonna stop there, you are sorely mistaken. I don't really know what I've just seen, ladies and gentlemen, but that appears to be the third man for Randy Orton and Bobby Lashley. It's so much chaos tonight, I can't even fathom it, but well, that chaos is about to continue. I have no words for what we have seen tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Judgment Day has been a very, very fitting name. It has felt like somewhat the end of the world tonight. And what the hell did we just see? War Machine laid out and taken away by that demonic looking man. This is just, it's too much. It's too much. What's next? Well, we know what's next. It's the return. Nikki Cross. Oh no. This is an all too familiar feeling. That steel cage hangs ominously above the ring. But if there's anything more ominous than a steel cage, it's this woman. Crowd is in a little bit of a lull here. Nikki Cross is back for vengeance. She's back to wreak more havoc. And is this a terrible decision on behalf of Ruby Riott, who tried to recruit back the Riott Squad? She tried to get them back involved, but they said absolutely not. We are not going down that road again. But Ruby Riott, well, she's meeting a one-woman Riott tonight, and Nikki Cross, she is just absolutely insane. Cross is back. She teased it for months. But she is back. And those cold, dead eyes are about to be locked in a steel cage with Ruby Riott. This demented woman is back. Ruby Riott, they lower the cage. This is not a good idea. But Ruby Riott is saying, let's go. She's got more guts than me, I'll give her that. And Riott, oh, she made it, Nikki Cross, but Nikki Cross just grabbed her by the head and slammed her into the mat. Repeatedly slamming her head into the mat, and this is what the fear was. Is that Ruby Riott wouldn't be able to handle Nikki Cross and it going right. Ruby Riott has just been fed to the walls here. And Ruby Riott is in, oh my God, sent into the cage. And this is not good. This is not good if you are Ruby Riott, who took her out. Oh my God. She took Nikki Cross out the night after WrestleMania. And then months later, Nikki Cross would reappear and come back with a vengeance. And Nikki Cross is going after Ruby Riott here. Look at this manic offense. It's incredibly hard to watch. Ruby Riott, it almost seems as if she just wanted to get this over with, so Nikki Cross might leave her alone. But I just get the feeling that Nikki Cross doesn't even care. She just wants to inflict pain. It doesn't matter how it comes. And Cross now throws her in. Oh, look out, Ruby Riott's just fighting for her life. She's trying to run for her life here. Trying to do something. Nikki Cross is just so manic. She's just been built up. She just wants to play, and this is not my idea of a game that I would want to play. Oh, God. Ruby Riott has been absolutely, well, she's thrown herself to the wolves, or just the wolf in this scenario. Oh, my God. Ruby Riott, she needs to get something going here. Oh, my God. Headbutt. The headbutt from Nikki Cross. And now Nikki Cross is just dragging her around. Ruby Riott's done. It is only pinfall. That's the only way to win this match. There is no escape. You don't win if you escape the match. And Ruby Riott is just being clubbed here. Look at this crowd, the concern. You can feel the lull over the crowd. It's just it's people so confused. They don't know whether this is good, whether this is entertaining, or whether it's just a lamb to slaughter. God, off the cage again. Off the cage again goes Ruby Riott. Look at this demented woman. Wait. Oh my God. Ruby Riott has been busted open and Nikki Cross is just laughing at her. She is just laughing at Ruby Riott. She's been busted open by the cage. And Ruby Riott, and Nikki Cross is telling the audience to shush. I'd be doing what she says, but this is just, Nikki Cross is just circling a bloodied Ruby Riott here. And this is disturbing. We need to do something about this. This is not good. She's rubbing her bloodied face into the mat. Nikki Cross is circling around Ruby Riott here. And Riott has been absolutely decimated. She's been absolutely decimated here. Cross puts her away. Yes, finally. Someone is here to do something. Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan have finally seen the light that they need to try and help their friend. Even if it's a former friend, just do the right thing. They're telling Nikki Cross to stop. They're telling her that they're going to come in and get her. And Nikki Cross, she picks her up. Uh-oh, wait a minute. What the hell is Cross doing? Oh my God, she just threw her through the friggin' cage. The only way to win is pin. But I don't think Nikki Cross cares about that. She just threw her through the cage. And that's the signal for Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan to bail. Nikki Cross is on the loose. She doesn't care about winning or losing. She just wants to bring the chaos. Oh my God. I don't know what to think, ladies and gentlemen. But I know it's time for the main event of the evening. But we're going to throw it backstage to Michael Cole, who's with Shinsuke Nakamura. My God, what is going on tonight? Well, of course, Shinsuke Nakamura will meet the winner of this match at the Royal Rumble. And you know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the main event of the evening. Cesaro, Daniel Bryan, 2 out of 3 falls. The first fall is pinfall only, but there is disqualification, there is countouts. But the only way to win it in the ring is by pinfall. The second fall is submission only, but there will again be disqualifications and countouts. But the third fall, well, that's pretty simple. If required, this degenerates into a street fight. Who you got? Daniel Bryan or Cesaro? It's elite versus purist. It's 2 of the best in-ring competitors we may have ever seen. But this Daniel Bryan, we are not so familiar with. Daniel Bryan has shifted. Daniel Bryan has officially turned. You can safely say the Yes movement is dead. But this version of Daniel Bryan is well and truly alive. He cut his hair as a show of solidarity, to show that he is all for the cause for Elite Sports Management. But he appears to be one of the only ones left. We saw the culmination of these bizarre videos, it seems, between Bray Wyatt and Apollo Crews. The whole reason seemed to be to take Apollo Crews back through his checkered history and back through to eventually eliminate any of those thoughts. The Fiend exercised that demon tonight, but we haven't seen Apollo Crews since. But who we have seen is that man, Cesaro, who's ready to challenge for the WWE Championship. But what about the third man, Chad Gable? He was taken to task by Daniel Bryan. It was said that it was a show of tough love to show Chad Gable that he needed Elite Sports Management. But Chad Gable hasn't been seen since either. But that is what is on the line. Those side plates, I'd love to replace them with ones that say Cesaro. We're going to find out if he can do it. It's main event time. Big fight field, we are underway. 2 out of 3 falls. Here we go. There is a couple of Daniel Bryan chants. They circle around. The first fall is pinfall only. Daniel Bryan takes the ascendancy with the arm. And, oh, look at that shot from Daniel Bryan. First points, you would have to say, go to Daniel Bryan. They hook up in the middle of the ring. Daniel Bryan has said the reason for the 2 out of 3 falls stipulation is very, very simple. I want to prove that I am better in every single aspect of professional wrestling than Cesaro. I want to pin you and I want to submit you. And then, if I have to, I want to out-brawl you. And Daniel Bryan is wanting the competition. But Daniel Bryan has shown in the past that he is willing to go to lengths outside of what he used to believe in to try and get the job done. And that is, in my opinion, the claws of ESM getting deeper and deeper into Daniel Bryan. This is a new look. This is something we're not used to from Daniel Bryan, but you can't argue with the results, and we have never argued about the results of Elite Sports Management. They are the most successful faction we have perhaps ever seen in the history of professional wrestling, but they are falling apart. Daniel Bryan wants to be considered the leader. He wants to be considered the top dog, and at the moment, it's hard to argue that he isn't. Daniel Bryan now takes down the arm, and Cesaro to try and fight back. Very, very technical battle so far between these two men. Cesaro sends Daniel Bryan off the ropes, looking to try and duck under, but Bryan caught him with a knee and then caught him with a chop. Bryan says, we ain't going to do this anymore. Oh! Well, Cesaro says, yes, we are. He cracks the neck, and the wrestling purist is well in control now after that European uppercut. Sends Bryan in, ducks underneath. Cesaro again, trying to take Bryan again by the arm, and he couldn't. Bryan has a counter for everything. Daniel Bryan, oh my God, what a shot that was. Goodness me. You can hear the leg kick clatter to the back of the stadium as Bryan's going to fire back here against Cesaro. Sends him into the corner. Bryan might be looking for the... Oh, he was looking for the drop kick. And Cesaro saying, you ain't that good. And he blocks the chop. He saw it coming. And I've said it, and universally speaking, I've said it a million times before. I don't think anyone pushes each other more than these two men push the other. Oh, beautiful European uppercut. Pushes him back into the corner. And Daniel Bryan, in this pinfall only start to this match, is being a little bit bested by the bigger man. Cesaro physically could be superior than pretty much anyone on the roster, but we're talking about Daniel Bryan here. I feel as though Cesaro may just lack that little bit of speed that Daniel Bryan has, but other than that, it's almost a dead heat. Cesaro is known as one of the pound-for-pound strongest men on the roster. He's probably got Daniel Bryan there. Look out, ducked under, beautifully done by Cesaro. Oh, ho, ho, ho. And that is what I'm talking about. And that looked like a little bit of a Shinsuke Nakamura pose from Cesaro. Maybe saying, it'll be me and Shinsuke at the Royal Rumble if you keep up this performance, young man. Man, what a night we've seen here on Judgment Day. Chaos has reigned supreme. There's no question. And this main event is exactly the right way you would want to cap it off. Unbelievable. It's all about settling the score. And this is about championships and settling the score. And a beautiful basement drop kick right on the patella. And now he drops his own patella right into the chest and the jaw here of Cesaro. And this one is now just getting into that Daniel Bryan territory, where if he can wear you down like this, look at this, wrist control. And now he's banging down on the chest here, knocking the air out of the lungs. That'll gas you. That'll gas you real quick. Both of these men have huge tanks. There's no doubt about it. Daniel Bryan showing off to the crowd who were booing him. But now Cesaro, he tried to take advantage. But again, that shot to the midsection. He just gassed the chest. It might just temporarily take the wind away. And you might just be able to sneak a little pinfall in. But Cesaro, tell you what, he's got a hell of a gas tank. And what a hell of a European uppercut he has as well. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. WWE Championship on the line. I hope you bought a packed lunch, because these two, they could fight forever. They could go on all night. It's Daniel Bryan, rolls him through. Brilliantly done. He just took that little bit of a moment, lured Cesaro out, but Cesaro rolls through. Brilliantly done. Daniel Bryan maintained the hammerlock, but couldn't hold it. Cesaro runs in again. Cesaro, first pinfall attempt of this pinfall only. That's the only way you can get it done. But there is countouts, there is disqualifications, just to keep them in the ring more than anything. Bryan tries to score a pinfall, but doesn't even score a count. But he will stay on top of Cesaro, and this is what he does best. There's no doubt about that. He turns that arm inside out, and Daniel Bryan all of a sudden has a little bit of momentum, but beautiful up kick from Cesaro. Man, you just can't sleep on either of these guys. They are both unbelievable. Cesaro, O'Connor rolls him through here. 2 this time. Has he done it? Cesaro draws a 2 count. Bryan hasn't even been able to draw a 1 yet. European uppercut again. And Cesaro sending Bryan to the outside. Now he's going to try and bring him in the hard way, but Bryan rebuffed, sent him through. That's exactly what Bryan can do that I don't believe Cesaro can do, and that's take flight a little bit. Bryan has been known to hit moves from the top rope, springboard. Cesaro, he's known for the springboard European uppercut, but that is about where it lies. Could Cesaro do it? Yes. But is it something that he hones in on when he's training? Probably not. He is a mat-based wrestler, a grappler, and so is Bryan, but I feel like Bryan might have a little bit more diversity in the tank. Both men about equal on experience in terms of matches that they have had in their careers. I mean, Cesaro's been around for years, Bryan's been around for years, and look at this. Tell you what, you won't be around for many more years if you're doing that. More chops like that will shorten careers, and I think we've already seen a few careers shorten here tonight. But this could propel your career towards the Royal Rumble. Oh my God! Uranagi out of the corner, but Cesaro was looking for the European uppercut on the run, and Daniel Bryan now sends him to the outside. And Bryan is going to look to bring him in the hard way here, and he does successfully. A little bit of a page out of Cesaro's book. Again, playing into the fact that Daniel Bryan wants to prove that he is better than Cesaro in every single aspect of professional wrestling. Hence, the 2 out of 3 falls match for the WWE Championship. It's Bryan now. Sends him into the corner. Oh, he's looking for that drop kick again. He couldn't find it. Cesaro, though, he found Daniel Bryan. Double underhooks over. Bryan, beautiful escape. Goodness me, he's good. It doesn't matter what you think about him lately. This guy is unbelievable. One of the best to ever do it. And he wraps up Cesaro again. The joint manipulation. It's all about wearing him down for the next fall as well, because we know we are guaranteed to see a next fall. We know that we are going to see a submission match after this. So it is worth trying, yes, to pin your opponent to get through, but also you want to work some of those limbs. And Daniel Bryan will be no doubt working those arms to lock in cattle mutilation to end this match if he possibly can. But that is if he gets through this first fall, because you've got to try and pin Cesaro, which is easier said than done. And Bryan, look at this, he's just scrapping Cesaro here, taking him out of his game, taking notes from that Arya Daivari match that we saw on SmackDown, where Cesaro was caught off guard by a little bit of this brawling style from Arya Daivari. Now look at this, Bryan again. Look at this, this is that sort of style that will catch Cesaro off guard. And Daniel Bryan shows shades of his former self, the American Dragon with the point. And he sends Cesaro to the outside, and in my opinion, Daniel Bryan has scored on multiple occasions in this first fall. They're still only on fall 1, ladies and gentlemen. Could be a potential 2 more to come. But I tell you what, you may not get up from that knee that Daniel Bryan just threw. And Daniel Bryan's talking all kinds of trash. It's one of the rare moments we've seen the crowd really get to Daniel Bryan. Could that be another factor in this match? Oh, Cesaro, look at that again. Bryan wasted a little bit too much time. Oh, European uppercut takes him down. Bryan in trouble. Look out, he's going to go for a swing. Cesaro sends Daniel Bryan, swings him into the barricade, and that could well be enough. But Cesaro, you know he ain't done there. He's going to deadlift him up. The gut-wrench suplex. Oh, beautiful from Cesaro. Gut-wrench suplex. Takes down Daniel Bryan, sends him into the corner, and it could be an uppercut party here. It could be an uppercut party, but you need some guests, and there's another one. Cesaro is taking Daniel Bryan to task here, sends him into the corner. Cesaro, they've already spent a few petrol tickets, haven't they? This is only fall 1. You're going to have to dig deep if you want that WWE Championship. But Cesaro has him up top. This is his version of digging deep. Oh, the gut wrench. This time it's on the second rope. Oh! Cesaro takes Bryan down. The cover. Referee. Gotta make it. 1, 2. Has he done enough? Bryan kicks out. Oh! That's the kind of offense that Cesaro presents. He is an absolute nightmare. When it comes to those flurries of offense, those European uppercuts will take out the best of them. And Cesaro Shoulder checking, driving even more air out of the lungs here. No, Bryan got the foot up though. Bryan got the foot up. Oh, Bryan. He got him down to a knee and then he delivered a knee of his own. That was a beautiful front kick from Daniel Bryan. Took Cesaro down, gave him the chance to deliver the knee, and Bryan's been looking for this flurry of offense himself. Here he comes! Daniel Bryan delivers those running drop kicks that take Cesaro down. This is just fall one, but Daniel Bryan's looking to take a fall himself. Oh no, Cesaro caught him, oh my God! Sit out powerbomb! Cesaro lining up Bryan. He's got to be thinking, oh, what was he going for there? Was he looking maybe for a sharpshooter or something? Or was he looking for the neutralizer? Cesaro either way got rebuffed. Daniel Bryan, oh, kicks the arm. He kicks the arm. Butterfly German suplex, holds on for the bridge. 1, 2, a rare mistake from Cesaro, almost cost him his first fall. My goodness, Cesaro might be a little bit on Dream Street here. He just got dropped on his head, and Daniel Bryan is throwing wildly. What a shot from Bryan. Yes, and another chop. This is getting down and dirty now. This is a common theme tonight here on Judgment Day. Main event, WWE Championship. Cesaro sent to the outside. Daniel Bryan, full head of steam. This is as good as it gets. And it's only the first fall. Daniel Bryan now getting him back into the ring. And Bryan is going to stalk Cesaro here. Daniel Bryan is stalking Cesaro. He's thinking knee. He's thinking knee. Nailed it. Cesaro got taken down. The knee. 1, 2. First fall of Bryan. No. It shows how crucial this first fall is. But Bryan is lining him up again. He wants a second. Bryan Nino. Cesaro got out of the way. Very European uppercut. The cover. 1, 2. No. Bryan kicks out. Daniel Bryan holds on. Absolutely extraordinary. Oh, Bryan. He got sent into the ropes. And Cesaro. Uh-oh. What is he thinking now? Cesaro says, anything you can do, I can do better. And here comes Cesaro. So uncharacteristic, and he got caught. Cesaro got desperate. He got caught. He was looking for an outside dive. Bryan's lighting him up. Bryan's lighting him up. Second knee. Bryan delivered it. It bounced off the jaw. Daniel Bryan cover. 2. Bryan gets the first fall. Oh my God. Bryan gets the first fall, and Cesaro is forced to try and climb back to his feet. Bryan wants it to start. Cesaro says, yeah, I got caught, but let's go again. Cesaro can't have anything left. Bryan is running on empty as well. But this second fall is underway, and it's submission only this time. Cesaro is exhausted. He might well be half knocked out. He may well have a concussion, but Bryan's going to look to compound that here. And Cesaro, though, working on instinct, sent him to the outside. Second fall is underway. This is submission only, but there is countouts. There is disqualification. Oh. Shot from Cesaro, who has to just be working on instinct here at the moment. And he sends him back in because he knows that if he gets counted out, then it is all over. But look at this, Bryan. The counters are coming a little bit more easily for Bryan now that Cesaro has been absolutely rocked. And now rocked. He got rocked on the head, and now he has a guillotine in. The referee's asking the question here. Cesaro, he may be out already. This may be it already. Cesaro, though. Cesaro showing up. Oh, my God, the power. He flicked him up onto his feet. And Cesaro, now he's going to look for a submission here. The crossface is locked in. Unbelievable battle of attrition between two of the best we've ever seen. Cesaro has it locked in. Cesaro has it locked in, but Bryan, he has a counter. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? Oh, going after the arms again. Going after the arms again. And Bryan picks him up. Beautiful suplex. Took him down. And Daniel Bryan ain't going to waste any time. He's going to go for the submission as well. Dragon Sleeper, but he's got the body grapevine. There's not a lot of room for air for Cesaro here. Not a lot of room to breathe. Daniel Bryan has it cinched in absolutely perfectly here. Cesaro is fading. Cesaro may have to give it up. No, Cesaro rolled out. Oh, we're going to shot to the back. It is just total desperation at the moment. Cesaro picked him up. Beautiful suplex took Bryan down. Both men exhausted, but both men have enormous tags. They know that they have to go. And Cesaro, he's going. European uppercut from Cesaro to Bryan. And another European uppercut. It is a goddamn uppercut party. Bryan is out. Those European uppercuts have taken their toll, and it's torture rack time. Cesaro and Bryan pulling everything out of the bag here. Cesaro has him racked up. Cesaro's so strong he can almost break the back of Bryan here. He's wrenching away. He needs to try and make him tap just to stay in this match. It's just to stay in this match, but Bryan is coming back. God, these two are absolutely unbelievable. The knee to the gut. Daniel Bryan, oh, again, another chop. And again, Bryan has just worn Cesaro out, but he keeps fighting. Cesaro keeps fighting. European uppercut. Cesaro needs to take a moment. He is exhausted. This battle of attrition. And Cesaro. Oh my God. What a shot from Cesaro. European uppercut now. What is he doing? Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. He's dragging him to the outside. Oh, Cesaro. Cesaro has the figure four. The figure four is locked in around the post. Figure four is locked in around the post. Daniel Bryan is screaming in pain. Bryan screaming in pain, and Cesaro gets back into the ring. Bryan is trying to recover here. Referee is counting. Bryan's got to get back in the ring. He can't be counted out or he loses the fall, but wait a minute. Cesaro caught him on the way back in. Oh my God. Deadlift Falcon Arrow from Cesaro. After the figure four out of the post. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter locked in. Sharpshooter locked in on Daniel Bryan. After the figure four around the post, the sharpshooter is locked in. Daniel Bryan is writhing in pain. He's writhing in pain. He can't have anything left. Cesaro makes Daniel Bryan tap. Cesaro wins the second fall. Unbelievable. The drama is off the charts. And now it's Cesaro who rises up. And now Cesaro, he wants Daniel Bryan to get back to his feet. Bryan's exhausted. The third fall won't start, which is a street fight, until Bryan gets back to his feet. Bryan is crawling. He's up. He's on his feet. And the bell rings. And Cesaro straight back. Cesaro straight back to it. Cesaro straight back to it. It's absolutely genius from the wrestling purist. Straight back to it. Bryan has barely recovered from the last one. But Bryan's going to have to dig deep if he wants to keep the power in the hands of Elite Sports Management. Wait a minute, Bryan. Cattle mutilation! Cattle mutilation! Cattle mutilation on Cesaro! Bryan with cattle mutilation, but Cesaro has enough in the tank to fight out! He's got enough in the tank to fight out. What a shot! What a shot from Cesaro to Daniel Bryan. Oh my God, turns him around. This is now Street Fight Rules. Oh my God, what an exploder. What an exploder. Cesaro, he went straight back to the sharpshooter. And Daniel Bryan is getting absolutely rocked. Oh my God, what an uppercut. Sent him into the corner. And now Cesaro is going to load up Daniel Bryan. This is now Street Fight Rules. Anything goes with Daniel Bryan and Cesaro kicking in the ring. True to their form. Look at their shots. Daniel Bryan delivers a hard shot. And now hard chop again. He's chopped the hell out of Cesaro's chest. But he's chopping him straight back. This is a war. This is a war and you wouldn't expect anything else from these two men. Cesaro is lacing Daniel Bryan with more shots and more European uppercuts. This time he collapses down. This time he collapses down. And Cesaro, oh my God, what a shot. Collapses Daniel Bryan onto the top rope. Here comes the springboard European uppercut. Cesaro is as good as they get. And Cesaro now has Daniel Bryan on the apron. He has a think. Cesaro, we've seen this before. Cesaro's going to bring him in the hard way from the outside in. And Cesaro held on. He held on. You've got to be kidding me. Cesaro, deadlift suplex into the Three Amigos. Shout out to Eddie Guerrero. And now Cesaro stalking Daniel Bryan. He was thinking, neutralize him, but Bryan neutralized the knee again. Bryan neutralized the knee again. And Daniel Bryan is taking it to Cesaro. Daniel Bryan loads him up and sends him to the outside and lives to fight another day. My God, what a battle. What an unbelievable battle of attrition. 2 out of 3 falls. First fall went to Bryan by pinfall. Second fall went to Cesaro by submission. Who would have seen that coming off? Cesaro set off the post. And now this Street Fight Rules. Bryan wanted to prove that he could out-brawl Cesaro. That's what he's trying to do now. WWE Championship hangs in the balance. It all comes down to this last fall. Oh, this whole night culminates with this last fall. Who can get it done? Cesaro is going to send him in towards the corner of the barricade here. Both of these men are absolutely exhausted and Bryan sent out into the crowd. We already saw this with Tommaso Ciampa and Drew McIntyre. We know how dangerous it can be. And Cesaro, more European uppercuts. They've just spilled out into the crowd now. Oh, this has been unbelievable. Bryan, though, throws back at Cesaro. This has just been such a hellacious battle. They have thrown everything at each other. And Cesaro sent back over. Cesaro sent back over. Daniel Bryan is trying to get back into this. After losing the second fall, after having his legs wrapped around the ring post with a figure 4, then locked in to the sharpshooter, and it was almost over when Cesaro again at the restart for the third fall, locked in the sharpshooter again, and Bryan sent into the steel stairs, those unforgiving steel stairs. Cesaro is a machine. He calls himself the Swiss Cyborg for a reason. Cesaro and Daniel Bryan fighting all over the ring. They fought all inside it. And now what is Cesaro doing? He's going under there for some plunder. And oh yes! Cesaro, of course, has grabbed that Singapore cane that cost him the match at WWE Vengeance. Cesaro with revenge in his eyes. It may well genuinely be Judgment Day for Daniel Bryan after his actions. Bryan hasn't even realized Cesaro has the cane. Oh no, Bryan caught it. Bryan caught the cane. And now Bryan, oh, he missed. Cesaro got out of the way. Cesaro got out of the way. And Cesaro fighting back. It's street fight rules, so the cane this time is legal. The cane this time is legal. And Cesaro has Daniel Bryan right where he wants him. And that Singapore cane that cost him the match in their last match is in play. But Cesaro, what the hell is he doing? What the hell is he doing? Oh my God! Avalanche powerbomb from the top rope, one. Very fittingly on the cane, but he kicks out. Oh my God! What a sword to go out on that would have been. Laying on that ghastly Singapore cane. My God, this is a war. They are throwing at each other with everything they have. Oh, and another European uppercut. Another European uppercut, but Bryan throwing straight back. This is what the WWE Championship is all about. Bryan sends him in, drop kick again. Bryan has found something in the reserve. This is why he's got to be considered one of the greatest. Daniel Bryan is taking it to Cesaro. And Bryan, he's going to follow up again. How the hell have they still got anything left in the tank? How has any of these men got anything left? Bryan is looking for the knee. It'd be the third. It'd be the third of the night. Cesaro out of the way. Cesaro out of the way. Very European uppercut. Neutralizer time. Neutralizer time. No. Bryan out of the way. And Bryan with another shot collapses him down again. It's back and forth. It's do or die. And Bryan with a run up with another drop kick. And Bryan now. Bryan is measuring Cesaro. Oh no. No. If he rolls over, it's over. Here it is. Cattle mutilation. Cattle mutilation is locked in on Cesaro. Cesaro is fading. His leg is touching that awful cane that has caused so much pain over the months and years. But Cesaro is able to break out. Cesaro breaks out. One more for the road. Yes! European uppercut. Wait a minute. That's Chad Gable. Chad Gable. We haven't seen him for weeks. Chad Gable has sauntered down to the ring. Chad Gable is here. Cesaro had Daniel Bryan right where he wanted him. Bryan's back to his feet. Cesaro has just noticed. Gable has that cane. Gable has the cane. Chad Gable holding that ESM endorsed Singapore cane. He's staring at Cesaro. Daniel Bryan laid him out with it. Chad Gable has the destiny of two men in his hands in the form of a Singapore cane. Gable looks at Bryan. He's looking at Cesaro. What the hell is he doing? What the... No! Damn it! You have to be kidding me! Chad Gable! Oh my God! Chad Gable has returned, and Chad Gable has cut the hair. The claws of Elite Sports Management are so deep that even getting smashed by that Singapore cane by Daniel Bryan was seen as tough love. ESM have snaked their way out of it again. Bryan waits for Cesaro. God damn it. And just like at Vengeance, Cesaro finds himself locked in the label lock with the use of that goddamn Singapore cane. Bryan retains. Damn it! These two men threw absolutely everything at each other. Daniel Bryan winning the first fall with the knee, collecting the 1-0, but then it went 1-1 in the submission. Cesaro wrapping him around the ring post. And then when Daniel Bryan was trying to recover, he got up to the apron and Cesaro would bring him in the hard way. But then he would pick up the fall by locking in the sharpshooter on those injured Daniel Bryan legs. And then this. Chad Gable returns from obscurity, picks up the same Singapore cane that Daniel Bryan beat the hell out of him with just a month ago. And after the manipulation of Eric Bischoff, all the words and the teeth that have been sunken into him by Elite Sports Management, Gable makes his decision, lays out Cesaro with that damn Singapore cane that has been a menace since WrestleMania and has handed so many victories to this ghastly company. Gable conforms, and Gable hands Daniel Bryan the Singapore cane and hands Daniel Bryan the victory and may have handed the power back to Elite Sports Management. Daniel Bryan escapes this time, but Cesaro should be the world champion in my opinion. Daniel Bryan and ESM have somehow walked out of Judgment Day unscathed and maybe even stronger than ever.